Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Limitless Lifestyle Blueprint series. This series will be comprised of a couple different videos talking about different aspects of the limitless lifestyle. So it's going to be a blueprint. And today we're going to talk about the importance of self-image, right? Because the way you see yourself is a direct reflection of how people will treat you, right? Because how you treat yourself. What is your self-image like? Do you take care of your self-image? Do you harness your energy? Because the thing about it is that when you harness a certain type of energy of taking care of yourself, it reflects in the outer world. You know, people pick up on it. People notice it. When you have an air about yourself of confidence, and you just carry yourself with a certain type of grace, and you just move through life with a certain type of calmness and serenity, people notice. Because your spirit is strong, your spirit is focused. People can feel that, right? So what does this have to do with self-image? It has a lot to do with it. Because your image has a lot to do with how people perceive you, right? You take care of how you look, how you feel, how you behave, your body language, the way that you speak, your tonality. You take care of all these things and you present yourself to the world in a certain type of manner, then the reciprocity that the world has to give you back and level of respect is matched. So the level of respect that you give yourself is given back to you tenfold by starting with yourself. It's an internal process first. It all starts internally. And when you internally understand that the things that you do have a direct correlation with how you're treated, then you will treat yourself better. Because you can treat your body, your mind, spirit in a couple of different ways, you know? You can treat your body harshly and not take care of your body, and as you age, it'll start to show. You start to look more degraded. You will start to look aged. You start to have worse skin, worse bone health, worse immune health, and you start to get diseases, right? Dis-ease, where your body starts to malfunction because the things you're doing are not doing to your body. So over the period of time, look at this, what it does to you in the long run, right? When you take care of your body now, literally think about the power of now. The decision you make now will dictate and decide how easy or how difficult your future is. So by choosing the difficult path now, the path of most resistance now, then in the future, then you live a life of least resistance. Because Russ, the rapper Russ, he says, proper preparation prevents poor performance, right? And when you're properly prepared, then you don't perform poorly. Like LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Steph Curry, they all are very keen on meditating before games, right? They all take care of their bodies, and they always say the recovery is one of the best things you can do for yourself in order to perform at a high level. So these people, they literally visualize their goals and visualize them driving in the paint, making layups, right? Dunking, shooting threes, going deep, getting around the defenders and all that, offense and defense and all that good stuff, right? You can tell I don't know a lot about basketball, but like they know how to visualize their success on the court. So that when they actually get onto the court, then they feel at home. They feel like they're meant to be there because they've already seen themselves in that position. So when that shot opens up and they juke that player, they pull up and shoot. No one is going to go in because they've seen it already. They believe that shot's going in. When they shoot them buzzer beaters and shoot these half-court, full-court shots with 0.8 seconds left on the clock, they know it's going in because they visualize these things. Yes, there's an element of luck to some things, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of things that, because what luck is when proper preparation meets opportunity. That's where you get lucky. That's where you get opportunities of a lifetime, right? When you're properly prepared and the right person comes across that has an opportunity that could take you to the next level, that's that transcendence moment of your hard work paying off. The late nights and early mornings, the being on time, right? And that's a key thing, because there could be an opportunity that's waiting to be at your fingertips, but you literally fumble the bag because you're late or because you didn't do something the night before. Or you stayed up too late one night when you had an important conference the next day so people could see in your eyes that you're tired, right? I'm not saying that you're not going to have moments where you have to really just pull through and everything's just going to go seamless, right? There's going to be times where you have to really dig, like the pursuit of happiness, right? Will Smith, when he was at the interview, right? That man broke down, but at the same time, he was at the end of his rope. So he laid everything he had on the table to get that role, to get that position, right? And it's the same thing in life, right? So doing whatever it takes sometimes requires you to go in a place within yourself that's unfavorable, but it has to be done. So that brings out certain character traits in you in order to get to that place that you need to be by going through and weathering the storm. Because the things that are worth having in life aren't given to you readily and easily. Going back to being properly prepared and meeting the opportunity with that, then sometimes those moments where it feels like something came easy, to you, it didn't come easy, but to somebody else looking at you and looking at what's going on in your life, it looks like it came easy to you. Because now you make it look easy. You make your success look easy because you're doing what it takes to get to where you need to go, because you're so driven, focused, and disciplined, and you know you want to go. You have a definiteness of purpose, but that's for another video, right? You have definiteness of purpose. So back to self-image, right? Then the way you take care of yourself in private shows in public, because the work you do in private shows in public. When people work on businesses behind the scenes, like Elon Musk, right? When he works on Tesla designs and so on and so forth, or anybody, any sort of owner or creative person who has to create products, things, services for people, that's a creative process. And when people create these things, then 9 times out of 10 is behind the scenes and people just see the final product. Like when Jeff Bezos was building Amazon, he was doing that behind the scenes. People didn't see the vision that he saw. However, he was crazy enough to make it happen. And now he has one of the biggest companies in the world, and he's a multi-billionaire. Even after a divorce. So like, when it comes down to it, even his self-image and his self-esteem, his confidence, yes, everybody has some sort of insecurity, but at the same time, to understand that you're not perfect is the same thing you need to build that confidence. Be confident in the fact that you know that you don't know everything. Socrates said, "I'm the wisest of all Greeks, but I alone know that I know nothing." The wisest man said that. So imagine where you rank on that, right? See, it was like even IQ. Imagine where you rank on each side of the bell curve of the IQ score, right? So to bring it back full circle, your self-image is very important. It's comprised of multiple different faculties, right? The way that you dress, the way that you talk, the way that you present yourself, the way that you think about yourself. All these things are comprised to make you who you are. And when you're confident in all these areas, when you're confident in the way that you dress, when you're confident in the way that you walk, when you're confident in the way that you speak and the way you talk, and you're confident in multiple different areas of your life, you come across as a confident person because you are confident. You know that you have these things on lock. So that's why it's important for people to, especially young men, to go out and strive to make money, right? Strive to learn from people, from things, to study. Do these things. Because at the end of the day, this is what's going to make you to be better. This is what builds character. Because it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. So build your self-image. Comprise your arsenal of things that you need to learn and things that you need to do in order to become that person that you see yourself being. Have a vision for your life. Have a vision for what you want to be, who you want to be. Because the who is more important than the what. Because who you are dictates what you are, and what you are dictates what you get. If you're a brave man, you're a dangerous man. If you're a dangerous man, you get what you want. not always by force, but by having the intellectual ability to be dangerous. Because to be dangerous doesn't always mean to be by force. To by force be scary, or to have fear in people's hearts. However, to have an intellectual ability is just as dangerous as being able to fight. However, as a man, I do believe you need to know how to do both. You have to be able to defend your mental property. You have to be able to defend your mental kingdom. You have to be able to defend your mental gems, your mental arsenal. You have to defend your own weapons. You have to sharpen these things, right? And you can't let it be readily available to anybody and everybody. So I'm going to end this video right now and leave you guys with a message. To work on your self-image daily. To take pride in who you are and what you do daily. Make it a habit, be consistent, and at the end of the day, you will breed confidence. You will walk, talk, and live with confidence. Confidence goes hand in hand and is a key to success. Be confident in your ability. Be confident in who you are, because I believe in you. As long as you believe in yourself. So you guys have a great day, a great night, and when you guys wake up in the morning tomorrow, I want you guys to look in the mirror and say, I can do this. And say, I am who I say I am. And work on every aspect of your self-image possible, and make it so there is no way that anybody can come at you for not being adequate in any type of area in your life. Take care. Have a good night.